Kevin the Weed Man here. I'm going to do a little update. This is first box with all my milkweed. They're all coming up pretty good. Have some bare spots, but maybe they'll pop up. I've been watering them. We need a little bit of rain here in Oklahoma, so yep. And then we'll check these other ones out. This box here is doing really well. Some of these milkweed are actually getting pretty big, so very happy about that. And here's my third box. These milkweed are doing very well. You can see I kind of planted way too many in that row, but it happens. I think it was probably cold that day. We put in this apple tree a month or so ago when it's still cold, and has blooms on it. The goal is, I'm going to try to just do like one apple per branch. So I'll pick out the best apple. The rest of them I'll, get rid of. But that's kind of the goal there. But yes, has a lot of blooms on it. Don't see any honeybees on it, unfortunately. We do have some around, not as many as we used to have. Finally, I need to weed this a little bit. That's milkweed. So I had that one growing there. And this right here is the retaining wall I put in, a few years back. We're losing a lot of our dirt. And there's more milkweed. That's the first time I've seen that. So yeah, that's really come up. Beautiful. So very happy, very happy. Poor lemon tree. Had some issues during the winter. Hopefully it'll snap out of it. This is our Myers lemon tree. There's a couple little lemons trying to grow, but I don't think, it's like one fell off and we still have just one left, but it should rebloom is the goal. So hopefully. Cut back these onions a couple days ago and they're just growing really well. Very, very happy. Here's some of my milkweed, some more of my onions, some more milkweed. Thinking about adding some more soil to this and putting in green beans right there. That's the goal. But see, I can't step in it like I am now. And here we go. Some of my potatoes are coming up right there. All this first row. Didn't have as much cover on these guys as I do right here in the middle. So that's kind of what I expected. So that tells me the rest of them should be coming up. Garlic is doing amazing, as always. These onions here have actually snapped out of it a little bit. And it'll be time for me to trim these guys here in a couple days. The tomatoes I planted, they're starting to get perky. Watered them really well yesterday. I'm not going to water them today. See how that goes. Here's more of my tomatoes. Actually, I have some of these for sale here in Tulsa, Oklahoma area, and they're looking really good. They're beautiful. Have some more milkweed there. These are my peppers. So very happy I have this rack outside, and so is my wife. These milkweed are just going crazy. I have another one here coming up, another two right here coming up, another one here coming up. It's gonna bloom for sure this year. I do not see any monarch eggs. Kind of always check. But yeah, sweet. And I was getting frustrated until I saw this guy when I came home. This is a milkweed coming up. Very happy about that. It'll be a big one. I believe it's a common milkweed if I remember right. Very happy about that. I have the butterfly right there, and then I have all these are like my showy milkweed and other ones. These are my the giant milkweed right here. So I have this giant milkweed, and then I had a couple more in some of these other pots as well. I think actually that right there, that middle one's gonna be a giant milkweed too. So, and more peppers. Need to transplant those, and yeah. Potatoes in my buckets. I actually covered up everything was coming up, so I covered these guys up again, except for this guy. I didn't. Was already full. So potatoes are doing really well. Watered them really good yesterday. Have to water them again tomorrow. Kind of doing a every other day type of thing now. More milkweed on my table here. These milkweed were from the refrigerator, and they're all coming up here. More of these guys are coming up. Don't see any of my big ones coming up yet. There should be some really big milkweed coming up, like common milkweed and all that good stuff. And then here's the honeyvine milkweed. It just kind of comes up wherever. I need to put in like a trellis here. This did really well for me last fall. Roy brought in the monarchs. But yeah, I need to get a trellis because this is not the kind of milkweed if you don't want it to spread. This is a spreader milkweed, but the monarchs really are attracted to this and my tropicals. So, yep, that's about it for I have stuff in the front yard, but yeah, that's about it. All right, well, y'all have a great day. All right, bye.